Spiritual blindness is the worst things we can experience ever. That's why we need to prevail in prayer. We need to break through to the place where our eyes open. And we begin to see things the way God sees them. We begin to experience Him in a different dimension. Our physical eyes are made to see things of the physical realm. While our spiritual eyes are programmed to see things in the spirit. But at times behind the physical there are spirits. When they are actually they are programmed by the spiritual. Now, if someone had not written the story of Job, how would we know that there was a meeting in heaven between God and Satan? And Satan told the Lord, there is a man you have put protection upon. Because when Satan showed up, God told him, okay, you have been moving up and down in the world. Have you seen my servant Job? He said, yes, but you have put a hedge of protection. Said, I know that one is faithful. It's okay, you can take I'm going to take the hedge. And you know, things are happening to Job, but people around him don't know there was a meeting in the spiritual realm. The things that are happening are a result of what has happened in the realm of the spirit. There are many physical events that are taking place which had already been programmed in the realm of the spirit. And that is why people try to fix things physically, not knowing that is the operation of the spiritual realm. When you enter the realm of the spirit, the physical will have to stop. That you can reverse many things physically by going into the spirit. Many things happen. Look at when Jesus is going to the land of the Gadarenes. And as he was going to the land of the Gadarenes, he is hit by a storm. Where his boat where he was hit by a storm. And all these men are struggling with a storm. But when they woke up Jesus, he rebuked the wind. He was rebuking what was behind the storm. And they realized that when they landed on the shore, met by a man who was carrying legion of demons. And he, in the way he spoke, it was like Jesus was being resisted to come to the land of the Gadarenes. Said, why have you come? Jesus, why have you come? Why have you come to torment us before our time? And Jesus was interested to ask, who are you? Says, we are legion because we are many. They are like saying, we have tried to resist you from coming to this territory. And they begged him, okay, we are ready to leave this man, but leave us in our region. We are interested in the area, in the territory. We want to get out of the man. He's just been our house. He's been housing us. The devil also is not interested in one person. When he enters one, he wants to take over a clan. He's interested in territories, in communities. But God also is interested in communities, in territory. His mandate is go and make disciples of all nations. God is interested in nations, in territories, and the enemy as well. The devil has his allies, and God also has his army. of whom you are included. But I don't know whether you know that. If you know that, you'll be interested in seeing in the Spirit. You will pray to the level of being able to see. You'll be interested in what it until his eyes open, until he got a revelation why his answers to prayers delayed. He understood what happened in the Spirit, and it was written for us to know, so that we understand it doesn't stop with Daniel. It continues with us. God expects us to see. And I want to tell you again that spiritual blindness is the worst thing someone can experience ever. Have you ever talked to someone and said this is wrong and he can't see it? You cannot follow this. He can't see it. Why? Because he's not seeing in the Spirit. And if you don't understand that people can carve a spell on them that can blind them, let the story of Elisha be an example. If Elisha could say, Lord, blind them, people can go in the realm of the Spirit and tell the devil, blind them, and they mind control, and people can follow them blindly when they don't even know where they're taking them. So while our spiritual eyes are programmed to see things in spirit, and this can be categorized in under slumber or downness in the Spirit. Physical eyes. Eyes are very important. How do you know that? A person can be alive when he lost his complete sight. Once a person is blinded, he will lose direction. He's always being carried, he's taken. Look, why? No eyes. Our eyes are needed to see deep mysteries. The physical eyes can cause you to see things. Someone who is not seeing is told this is this, and you can wonder how he has senses. Okay, he has senses, but you have to explain. He can explain how someone looks like, how a human being looks like. But once his spiritual eye, his physical eye is open, maybe the picture he has in mind will be different from what he's seeing. Amina. So once a person is blinded, he has no direction. I had my blind uncle, maternal uncle, many years, and he used to come from Namutamba by himself, and he could go to Grand Imperium where my dad used to sit, and sometimes he could bring himself home. But all of us would wonder, you know, you just entered even before you speak, and say Chimuli, and he calls you by name. The man had senses. He was taught to sense. You could touch him. I said, don't tell me. He could just touch and he not name you. He had been taught. He knew how to. They call them. He knew how to read by touch. But every time you would see him, you would feel different. And you would pity. You would say, but now you would have seen. And he was a good looking man, but blind. He was blind. Do you know that every time you see a blind person, you feel like you want to help? You want to have mercy upon them. You feel grace to them. Why? Because you feel like he's suffering. So can you tell your neighbor that is how you can suffer when you are spiritually blind? Because we understand the language of the Spirit. Can say, I saw this. What is the meaning of this color? What is the meaning of this what I saw? And then you can understand the interpretation. There are many people who can see things conditioned to experience. Those who see like take long to realize. That is why we are given glasses. Now my glasses, the best way to put it on. Amina ani piece oliro mano yatandi kozita nga tatwadde maaso
Romana started putting
daddy we naga naye kambere ne glasses.
She loved her dad, that's why she desired to put
abo mbalabyeko baba weranga
problem
era emyaka ndoza jejo mukama yebazwe
because of age.
kakati
So
glasses zino zolaba
these glasses that you see,
zikalubiriza ng'otandika okimanyi uli atozaagala ng'oli aboziteka uli waliwo ekintu ekira kikwegaseeko
when you put them on, you wear them, you feel
naye
like
abasawo bagamba ziteeketeekeko kimanyire
but the doctors will prescribe for
era
you
bonna
to wear them
bataddeko wano
often.
tolowooza nti baali bazaagala
And those ones who are wearing them now don't
naye
think that they
kyatandika
desire
mpola ne bazaamu amaanyi
it. But they started slowly and
n'ozimanyira
encouraged
kati
them
bwaba
to be
tozitaddeko omutakukyukira kulinaanya omugaye ne bwoba otaddeko glasses za mwoyo
so even though you are wearing spiritual glasses,
ebintu babisike babijeeri
that things are pulled from
wandibadde
afar.
olaba
You must see.
tebatetuka kubeera kupikibwa
You must not be pushed,
Kevola,
pumped
prayer
up.
has to be part of us. Others cannot see
Abalala bo
by
byabasanga
His
kulaba.
Spirit
Olw'omwoyo
because
we.
He has given you the Spirit.
Kubanga akuwadde
Who are blinded spiritually,
abantu abali abazibe
they cannot
b'amaaso
even read the
ag'omwoyo.
Bible. They don't feel the hunger. They don't feel the urge.
Tebayinza kusoma
They
na
rather be
Bayibuli.
in the church that is advocating against Bible study, against prayer, and they are very comfortable. They can even tell you, okyali eri gye basaba ennyo, okyali gye babeera mu kigambo, kubanga yazibwa amaaso.
Their eyes are blinded, so they are comfortable where they look
Kyukira
at the
kuli
word.
naye tokkiriza muzibe w'amaaso kutuuza n'akuwulira enjiri ya dakiika 2
Say, tell your neighbor, do not allow a blind person to sit you
ng'akubulira
down and tell
blindly
you a
engeri
gospel.
gy'oteeka okuleka kiri gy'oteeka okuva eri gy'oteeka okukola gy'oteeka okubeeraawo egamba gwe nga bakulabira bulabizi
They try to convince you of how you should
jangu
know,
ogende
live the other
waffe
place and go to
kubanga
this other
profeti
place.
yatukulembera ffe twetaaga kuwera kigambo kyonna otuka kiri agamba nina kyendaba ndaba kino ndaba kiri olikula ddi
You go to a prophet who
olifuna
sees
ddi
for you every
faith
time.
gwe
For you
because
when you
faith
have
comes by hearing
okukkiriza
and
kujja na
hearing the
kuwulira.
word of God,
Ate
the
okuwulira
quickened
ekigambo
word
kya
of
Mukama.
God from Logos,
Ekigambo ekyangu
from the
ekya
written.
Katonda, ekigambo
When the
kya
word is
Wakabaka.
quickened,
Ekigambo bwe kyanguyizibwa,
that is what that is what brings faith to you.
ekyo kye kikuleetera okukkiriza.
Naye bamaze okugamba tosoma
But you
kigambo
have been told that don't read
bamaze
the word of
okugamba
God.
tosaba
They have told you not to pray.
onoolaba ddi
When will you ever
olwedde
see?
bakublindinze
You have been already blindfolded.
mukama yeebazibwe
Praise the Lord.
mukama yeebazibwe
Praise the Lord.
people who are spiritually blinded
Abantu abazibe
are those who
b'amaaso ag'omwoyo
cannot read the Bible.
beba batayinza kusoma Bayibuli.
They don't even believe in miracles.
N'ebyamagero tebabikkiriza.
They have no faith.
Tebalina
And this
kukkiriza.
is a big disease
Ate eno ndwadde
among
nnene
many Christians
eri
today.
mu balokole bangi leero.
The high influx of fake prophets,
Ekigenda
native doctor prophets are being established everywhere to deceive the children of God who have lost the power of spiritual discernment.
abafiirwa amaanyi agali mu kuwawula
Many
mwoyo.
people have lost discernment.
Abantu bangi bafiirwa okwawula.
And by the time they realize,
Lwe banaakizuulira
it will be very late.
ekiseera kijja kuba nga kiyise.
Jesus
Yesu
was sending Paul
yali atima Pawulo
to open the Gentile eyes
aggulewo
of
abikula amaaso
understanding.
g'abannaggwanga ag'okutegeera kwabwe. Ekyo ye kye yali
He told
akola.
him, go to the Gentiles.
Yagamba mugende
So
eri
they could also
abannaggwanga
see.
nabo bayinza okulaba.
Before Paul could open their eyes,
Nga Pawulo yali tannaba kubikula
all of
amaaso gaabwe.
us
Ffenna
were having different gods
twalinanga bakatonda
and
ab'enjawulo
fully believing in them.
ate nga
And
tubakkiririzaamu
you can
ddala.
see when you talk about
Era
it,
okiraba ekyo gwe
how people who
bw'okyogerako.
are still blinded can react.
Abantu abakyali abazibe b'amaaso bwe bayinza okwanukula.
Munnakyalo wano yayogera ebigambo nga tuli mu kwanjo.
Pastor Munakyalo spoke words when we were in the
Ate nga
introduction,
twali tukyetaaga
and
kyogere.
we really needed him to speak about
Abaali mu
it.
kwanjula bano baali batudde eno naye ng'abali emabega.
The ones who
Nga
are
mulimu
behind,
n'abantu abange bayomba.
plus those of my family, they were
Kyayogera. Kale
quarreling.
lwaki ayogera ebyo?
Why did he say that?
Nga ayogedde emmandwa.
Because he has
Kino
spoken
emmandwa
of
yekikola.
demons.
Kino omusajja yali ayigiriza abantu.
The
Ng'eno
man
bwe
was
bayomba.
and they were really
Nga baga
quarreling.
totugula maaso.
They're like, don't open our eyes.
Tuyagala kusigala mu buzibe
We
bwaffe.
still desire our bondage.
Tuyagala kusigala mu buzibe. Obuzibe babulwanirira.
They fight to remain blind.
Kyukira yakulinaanya omugere bajjajjaabo.
Tell your neighbor that your ancestors,
Baalina bakatonda abasukka mu 10.
they had gods beyond 10 in number.
Mugambe n'amaanyi oyo
Tell that
ategere
person
ekimutawaanya mu musingi.
to understand what is troubling them.
Mugambe waliwo ow'okuyigga ow'emirimu owazaazisa
the one to give birth,
gamba ya ow'entalo
the one of
mwogere
battle.
bannange bakatonda baali bawera wano
Mention those gods.
bwe wavaamu
Those ones where you
era
left.
bw'ogenda eri ebusaabala waliwo ekipuku mulimba katonda bonna ab'Uganda katonda butonda katonda kawumpuli katonda ani walumbe ani kadduwanema kibanuka kibuuka mukasa bonna baalina emirimu.
In Busabala, you will find a cave which has those
kati
different
omuntu bw'ayogera ekintu kyonna nga kiri obulombolombo n'ebintu byonna biri around those gods kati lw'oyogera ku kintu ekiri connected ng'oli
cultures and stuff they do. Whenever you speak about something,
kyukirayo omulokole omugere totya bayomba sigala ng'obagamba
tell your neighbor that do not fear those who are quarreling.
bayombe paka le banaazibuka amaaso
Keep on speaking.
kubanga ebigambo byo bijja n'amaanyi agazibula amaaso.
Because your words come with words, a power to open
That
their
is why
eyes.
Jesus said to them,
Matthew
Matthew 13:13, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. So to the spiritually blind, to be spiritually blinded is the absence of God's power and presence, and the spiritual blindness in most Christian believers. Because a person who is spiritually blind is a best friend of the devil. That is the devil. He is interested in such people. And the devil continues to manipulate, extort, and deceive people with their tactics. Amina.
Amen.
Mukama yebazibwe.
Praise the Lord.
Yesu yagamba atya tibonjogera nabo muki
that someone I speak to them in Proverbs.
naye nga tebalaba
But they do.
balowooza nti bawulira naye nga tebawulira.
Let them think they hear, but they don't hear.
The devil, we cannot allow the devil to continue manipulating
Tetuyinza
us.
kuganya Setaani kweyongerayo ng'akyatudyeka.
High number of people.
Abantu bangi omuwendo gwabwe
Why do
munene.
people tell you?
Lwaki abantu
Oli
bakugamba?
najja nagamba
And someone comes and tells you.
edda twalina omwana
Long ago we used to have a
omwana
child.
musabi
She was prayerful.
nga musabi
This person was prayerful.
w'amaanyi nnyo
Very powerful.
n'aleeta omwami
And brought a man.
yagamba nno omuntu gwe nafuna
And said that there is someone that I got.
yamulaba
He said we shall meet. Man
alina eggwanga lyava mutava wano
was coming from a particular nation and he wasn't from Uganda.
bannange
But
nga mukadde nnyo
so much
Ekisooka.
old. That was the first thing.
ega wali otunde ku muntu nolaba nga ne bwotulaba otunze bwoti ngaolya tewali maaki
Have you ever looked at somebody and when you look at both of them, tewaliwo
agenda okujjako
bukwatagana?
enkofiira batalina nviiri
By the time he put off his cape,
Amannyo
he had no
gaggwamu.
hair. He had lost all these
ekyana
dental.
kyaffe kiwala kisabi
Our girl was so prayerful.
sirikira nenga nemukama
I was quiet and I was like, dear
eno
Lord
bwe
Jesus,
teba sipeero kiki
if this is not a spell, what then is it?
kyukira kulina muge waliwo ekintu ekiba tekinatandika naye nga walabye edda sipeero
Something may not have started yet,
bwe
but
yandaba
you see a spell.
n'asanyuka nnyo opasita n'ayisa n'olulimi mu ddibu bwanga yesu
When he
obanze
said he was
mpulira
so
bwenti
happy, he took through it.
muntu kyatawulira kino
If I can feel like this, then who else can feel the same?
ekyana
The
kyaffe
beautiful girl.
naga pasita munange
Nseni Musumba,
akiwulidde ddala
I
kuba munalina
felt-
omutima
I
naye
felt it in
omutima
my heart.
gulazeewa
I said, where
kuki
has the heart gone? Upon what?
ani gw'olimba
Whom are you lying to?
ne tukwata emmotoka
We got the car,
ne tufuluma eggwanga
got out of the country.
tayimu y'embaga
When
etuuse
the time of the wedding came,
twewunaganyizaamu ne mukyala mutuma we
We were
kyamutume oli mukyala afuusa
conversing
omulindo
with the
mugenzi prosi bwe twagenda naye mu Land
wife of
Cruiser
the
yaffe
apostle. And we went
twali
with her.
tuvugibwa omuvubuka amuyita kalungi
We are being driven by a
naye twali
Kalonji.
tugenda yali nnyo prophetic mukyala afuusa
And as
omulindo
we were going,
Okuva
he was so
twasimbula e
sure, so
Kampala.
ever since we set off from
paka
Kampala,
lukulikyakakoza nga buli kitala we twakisanga
every time we met a
nga
traffic
kisooka ne
light,
kituwa red naŋŋamba
it would
Mike olaba
put
ekitala
on
kino
red. And he said, Michael, this
kyekintu
is
kye tugenda muno si
this
kato
thing that we are going. This is not God.
kino kyetugenda nemugana naye oli omwana waffe tweyongereyo ne tugenda naŋŋamba sijja nze kwogera gw'oyogera baayo batuli awo omwana waffe ng'akomawo omuwala naŋŋamba ne pastor nagenda na ddogo liri ddogo nti oli omuntu mulogo musezi ye yambula ekiro n'atambula.
He can undress in the night and walks.
Nangambira kano konda bakenzize siddayo nziruse ku musezi nga tebannandya
before I am eaten. That how could that skip from an intercessor?
Mumbulizo oyo mugenti omwegayirize
that to the intercessor
kyamuyitako wa Viki anyenya omutwe kuba yamumanyi yanyenyesa omutwe wa naye amanyi ekitole yenkambwe nnyo.
It is such a terrible one.
Kyukira kwina mugenti tokkirizanga kuziba maaso kutuuka.
Never accept to be blindfolded to that level. Can you put on the strength that can put off that spell from you?
Believers have come under spells.
Abakiriza bangi abagenze wansi w'obulogo.
People are entering marriage through spells.
Abantu bayingira mu bufumbo nga naye baloge. It is so simple for someone to get into that.
I read a book and one day a man woke up.
Nairo kusoma akatabo omusajja omulungi myaka 25.
Olira bakatabo ako kafune bakaita occult master now in Christ.
Nti yaliyo
omwegerizi yakaba kasoma bwoba toli mu kavire koddala bwoba oli character kugamba nga percentage oli melancholic kaveeko buli gw'onolaba ogenda kulowooza agent mu church kuba kamutawaana nnyo.
It is a terrible book.
That occult master
was
trained to arrest people of God, men of God.
Yali atendekeddwa okuwamba abasajja n'abakazi ba Katonda.
People of God choir ng'ajja nayo ne church yonna n'avaawo.
He can come and destroy the church.
Ng'ate bamuyingiza mu capacity ya service.
And if he comes
ng'afuuka assistant pastor, afuuka leader of a department.
Afuuka omukulembeze
w'ekitongole. Bamulagira asome Bible emirundi 5 ng'agimalako.
He was instructed to read the
Asobole
Bible
okuyingira mulimu gwa Mukama atandika okutta.
so that he can enter into the work of God and destroy it.
Abasajja ba Katonda be yasuula.
He lines up the people of God that he destroyed.
Kati genda okasome nga nayo ogenderedde.
But when you're careful,
bw'oba oli munafu,
if you are a weak person,
kaveeko nkunyumize.
Excuse yourself from it and let me just tell you the story.
Nkimaze. Nakagamba bano bavikidda.
I told it to the Vickies long time ago.
Nakabagamba nga twakatandika CDMI.
When we had just started CDMI.
Nze nasooka okalaba mu 1998.
I first got it mu 1998. So that is how
it is. 2000 and around 7.
So I told it to them in 2007.
Abali begayiza b'ekiseera ekyo era bo ne bakafuna ne bakasomamu.
They got it and they read through
abasoma ne basoma abeekanga ne beekanga.
Those who were scared were scared.
Mukama yeebazibwe.
Praise the Lord.
Naye balaga oli alaga omukazi.
But this man shows a woman
wasa omusajja n'amala naye emyaka 2.
who married a man and spent
olunaku lumu
him
omusajja
25
n'azuuka n'amugamba n'eggwe.
And one time a man woke up and told her, but
nakusangawa.
How did I meet you?
Naga nakoma okukulaba mu bar.
I saw you in a bar.
Naga tulina n'abaana.
And he said that now we have children.
Tekiriyo.
He said it's impossible.
Awo sijja gendawo nnyo kwojaga naye bannange egyo gyebiri. Kankuleke bulesi mu Nigeria. Toga ndi wano kunyumya ki Nigeria. Ababuulizi ennaku zino banyumya ebi Nigeria. Nolowooza nti abuulira njiri saali mu Kinigeria.
You may think that he's preaching the gospel but saying
Mukama yeebazibwe.
Praise the Lord.
Naye abooluganda ekintu kye bayita spiritual blindness.
But spiritual blindness
is really bad. Omuntu bamuteeka mu ccupa eba spiritual blindness gye baba mutaddeko.
Is being put into a bottle, that is spiritual blindness.
Even some prayer warriors can fail to get spiritual signals. They can come in a territory. They can come someone who is deep in occult and cut off the signals. Babagamba temuggyako masimu naye ne muyingira mu kifo mwali muyingira mu kifo essimu ne baziggyako automatic ne baleeta ebyuma ebijjako essimu naye nga babagambe muyingire nazo. Naye nga waliwo ekyuma kye baataddewo ekizijjako ne mu nsi y'omwoyo gamba kwina mu nsi y'omwoyo basobola okukujja ku sigino bakutulayo nga tokyawulira tokyabaka nga tegolowooza obaka kati okozesa amagezi go. Can you tell your neighbor this is a time for us to rise up against this attack? Kyogere n'amaanyi ogende eno ye time kiseera tetugenda kulinda bintu bitugweko by accident. We must see. You must see at your place of work. You must see where you are. In your business, in the marketplace. You must be able to see. What does the Bible say? In the book of Psalms 82 verses 5. What does the Bible say? In the book of Isaiah. Okay, let's first read the other one. Proverbs 4:19. Let's read